Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for July 25th, 2025. Welcome. If you're new, feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can get future notifications if you like the readings. This will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you. If it does, feel free to hit that notification bell so that you can see future readings. Welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It's really helping the channel. It's not been growing all that much, but again, I do this because I love it. It's not because I'm trying to get monetization, which would be wonderful, but I do it because I love it. So let's see what the vibe is for July 25th, 2025. Let's call in spirit. Take some deep breaths in and connect with spirit. Okay, let's see what the vibe is for the day. For this will be a collective message again. I hope that everyone is doing well today. Today is Friday, July 25th. Let's see what the energy is like for the day. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, all signs, all placements, July 25th, 2025, please. Most important message, please, Spirit. Okay. So the card says trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Okay. Let's pull some tarot cards to see what this is about today. Feeling trapped, stuck, no options, and no forgiveness or unforgiveness. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, all signs, all placements. Okay. Most important message, please, Spirit. Most important message for the collective, please, Spirit. There's some conflict that's going to be going on today. We do have the Queen of Cups in the shadow for what you don't see. But yeah, definitely some conflict here with the Five of Swords. So the Fool card is your first card of the Major Arcana in the reverse position. So it feels like you're unable to start your new beginning. You're feeling trapped, stuck. You're not seeing the options moving forward. You have some uncertainty as you are stepping forward into your new beginning because you're feeling trapped either mentally, physically, or emotionally. Feeling trapped, stuck, no options, unable to move forward because you're not able to forgive someone and move forward. The energy feels like somebody is keeping you held back from moving forward to your new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles here as well in the reverse position. So like this is basically the same energy. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position tells me that, you know, you're not able to move forward. You're not able to produce something new. You're not able to seize the moment. You're not able to have happiness. Even though you've got all your ducks in a row, you're not able to have the happiness and move forward to your new beginning. Even though you may be financially okay, you're not able. There's sadness here because you're feeling trapped, stuck, with no options, and unable to forgive and move on. We do have the Five of Swords, as I was saying before, so this is a conflict card. I definitely see conflict happening here with the Five of Swords, especially in the upright position. So somebody that is, you could be dealing with somebody that is not very fair, okay, in their arguments with you, in the way that they could have conflict with you. Somebody that's very dishonorable, somebody that cheats, somebody that likes to watch the suffering of others, even though they may say they don't. They actually have a psychopathic nature where they actually enjoy watching the pain of others and suffering of others, even if it's mental, okay? Watching that, like a narcissistic person here. We do have the Queen of Cups in the shadow for what you don't see. So with the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is you. You're too caring of a person. You try to guide them towards the right thing to do. And this may be what's holding you back. Is this what you don't see? Is you're too kind to this person. The person that is making you feel, because you're too kind, you're feeling trapped and stuck with no options to move forward to your new beginning. Let's clarify. Spirit wants me to shuffle again. So kind of a heavy energy today again. Please clarify the Fool card, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Fool card. Please clarify the Fool card, please, Spirit. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card. We had this card yesterday as well. Please clarify the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. And please clarify this Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. And we have the Temperance. We also had that yesterday as well. I feel like that describes you the most, is you're being spirit-led here. This is why you're a kind person. You're following your intuition. You're very kind to others. Even though this person treats you badly, there's a lot of conflict here with this person. You're always offering kindness towards this person. But because you're doing that, it's making you feel trapped, stuck, no options, unable to forgive and move forward into a new beginning here. With the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Fool card in the reverse position, it feels like this could be something to deal with the home, family, marriage, somebody you might live with, where you may owe them, like, for instance, they may still have ties to you through the home, if that makes sense. They're making you feel trapped in your situation because you're still bound to them, either through family, through your home, through a marriage, through a contract of some sort, or financially bound to this person. So it could be a work situation, but you feel trapped because you're bound by that. We have the Judgment card again. We had this card yesterday. So Judgment is telling me that, and clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, that even though you're ready for your new beginning, you're ready to move into that new direction, you're being held back. You're being held back due to financial or something tied to the home. Even though you have the money, you have a sadness moving into that new beginning. You're really needing this person to take accountability for their actions. You're wanting to move forward. You're sad because they're not taking accountability for their actions. You're wanting to move forward into a new beginning without them. They're holding you back. And you're sad because they're not taking accountability for their own actions. Even though you keep giving them love and kindness, they're not taking accountability for their own actions. And the only way they're going to take accountability is if you move away from them and start a new beginning without them. We have the Five of Wands. That's clarifying the Five of Swords. With the Five of Wands, it's basically saying the same thing in a reverse position. Is this conflict that you have with this person, you try to negotiate things to work on a solution here, but no matter what you do, they want the upper hand here. They like to say, okay, let's talk it out, but they almost get off on the suffering of watching you squirm as you try to negotiate, because you're trying to be a fair, loving, kind person. And they come to you like they want to negotiate something. And then nothing ever happens because they're all in their ego. They're not going to take accountability for their own actions here. They're also, and it may be due to financial, they're taking advantage of you because you're not at an equal level financially, and they may continue to help you financially, and this is just for some, in order to keep you trapped and stuck. No options, unforgiveness. As I said with the Temperance card yesterday, this is spiritually led. This is a divine karmic lesson for you. This is part of your soul contract and what you're supposed to go through with this person. We also have the Five of Cups in the shadow here, in a upright position. So this could be a marriage, an imperfect relationship. There's a lot of regret and loss here with the Five of Cups. Some type of relationship. Let's pull two more, please. What is the conclusion of this reading, please, Spirit? Yeah, you're being held back. And Spirit is trying to get you to move to a new beginning. But you're allowing this person to keep you feeling trapped, stuck, no options. Spirit is saying you have to break the ties completely in order to move on to your new beginning. Okay. And again, we got the Magician card like we did yesterday and the Page of Cups here. Back of the deck, we have the Empress. These are the same cards we've been getting for the last week or so. So there is no growth here. This is what's in the shadow here. There's been no growth with this person. This person is not going to change. They are trying to hold on to you for their own selfish ego. They enjoy the suffering of others. This is a narcissistic person that you're dealing with here that is leaving you trapped, stuck, no options, and unable to move forward into your new beginning. This is something that you manifested. In other words, we manifest the life that we live. So this is a soul contract that you're going through. And the lesson here is to walk away. The lesson here, and again, you have your own, you have your own soul and your own right to do whatever you want. But Spirit is saying here that when you walk away is when you'll get your new beginning. You must completely cut ties with this person who is not good for you, where there's so many differences here that they're not going to get out of their ego. They're going to continue to make you feel trapped, stuck, no options, and unable to forgive and move on. With this Page of Cups in the reverse position as well, this is a selfish person, a secretive person, a liar, a lazy person that you're dealing with. There's no growth here with the Empress in the reverse position here. There's no growth. This card, the Magician, is all about manifestation. You must manifest your outcome here. Spirit is guiding you to your happiness here. But you're being stuck in this situation because you're not fully walking away. And I have the Lovers right behind here. There's no growth with the Lovers. And again, you've been hermiting yourself and not doing anything. Spirit is asking you to move on. You must cut ties in order to stop feeling trapped, stuck, having no options, and unable to move on, forgive. One more, please, Spirit. One more. One more message for the collective, please, Spirit. One more message. And we have the Justice card. So things are unbalanced here as the Justice is in the reverse position. This is Libra energy. Same type of energy we've been having. This is an unbalanced relationship, situationship, home life, work life, whatever it is unbalanced here. Let's pull a card from the messages from the universe to finish up your reading. But Spirit is crying for you to walk away and move on. This is spiritually led. This is your divine story. This is the reason why you are here. They must take accountability for their actions. That's their soul lesson, okay? So Spirit has you in their life for their own soul lesson. You must walk away in order for them to realize what they've done, how they've acted, taking accountability for their own actions. That's their soul mission here. You need to help them with this by walking away, which is also going to give you your new beginning, where you're going to be a lot more happy. This is an unbalanced situation. Mentally, physically, and emotionally unbalanced. One more, please. Message from the universe, please, Spirit. For the collective, all signs, all placements. Message from the universe, please, Spirit. Okay. So it says, if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. So I think this is reconfirmation that Spirit is saying that we are divinely guiding you, okay, with the Temperance card here. This is a soul mission for you. So if you start seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it's a sign that they're supporting you and they're caring for you in a divinely and protecting you, okay, through this situation. And beautiful things are about to happen once you walk away from this person and protect yourself from this person. It feels like a love relationship that has no growth, where you're feeling trapped, stuck, and no options. It's time for you to walk away. This is the message that I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for staying for the whole video and coming all the way to the end. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to work on some readings today, so you may see some love messages for the month of August coming out. Look forward to that. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.